You've tuned in to the Crispy Noodle Podcast.
You realize what you've done?
With Rich Liebig.
A real gangster plays his cards, right?
And Michael Costanzo.
What was that you just read?
Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news.
Good times, noodle salad.
The point is, you now have the ability to be happy.
And now, here's Rich and Mike on the Crispy Noodle Podcast.
Woo! Yeah, how you guys doing?
What's up, everybody?
It is time for this week's episode of the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news. We've got sports, we've got entertainment, we've got odd news, all to talk about in this hour-long or so podcast. Thank you guys for joining us along for the ride. Well, I think you already know what we're going to talk about in the Sports Sampler coming off of Super Bowl Sunday, so we will have our reactions to that. As well as other news and entertainment and odd news. But before we get into all of the news that is fit to hear on a podcast, we would like to do a little personal bit, let you know what we've been up to. So, Mikey, my friend, how are you doing? What is happening in Costanzo country?
Doing pretty good. It's been a weekend filled with sports between the Olympics and the Super Bowl.
Yes.
So I spent a good amount of time just watching various sports. But in addition to that, we did have a small spot of bad weather, which means, that's right, you guessed it, I had to move more furniture.
Yes.
I only move when...
Now, this was just cold, though. This was just
cold. It
cold.
did snow a bit, but luckily it was mostly cleaned up when we were actually moving the furniture. But it was brutally cold. It was like negative 14 degrees the one day.
Well, that was like the wind chill, right?
Yeah, the wind chill made it negative 14.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just can't have good weather when I decide to do moving stuff.
No, you can't.
No, I don't.
These are the rules that we have just made up for you, Mike.
I don't know why you guys made those rules. I would enjoy if you revoked them, if that's possible. I'm submitting an appeal. But I think most of the big moving is done.
You've really chosen like the worst weekends to try and make significant moves into your new house.
When we came up with the plan that we were originally going to close on a house in the winter because we're like, oh, the prices will be cheaper. Nobody's looking to buy. Now I know why. Now I know why.
They got you.
They got us. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, I mean, if you're going to reference it, I might as well play it for you.
You gotta play.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
There you go.
It's just because he played it earlier and it's been stuck in my head now. But so that happened.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yep. But like I said, a lot of sports. Been watching the Olympics.
Which we'll get to in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get to in the sports section. Curling, luge, all of the crazy sports. You know what I like about the Winter Olympics?
Yeah, so you're a big Olympics guy.
I'm a big Olympics guy, and people say the Winter Olympics are not fun. I vehemently disagree. I think they are fantastic because they are insane. When you watch Summer Olympics, they're like, oh, let's have a nice little polite jog. Oh, let's play a normal sport like basketball or soccer. Let's see who can throw a disc far. Winter sports are like, do you want to fly?
Whee!
Do you want to literally jump off a mountain?
Manny, look at this pelican flying. Come on, pelican.
But think about it. And then I was watching Luce, like, do you want to hurdle down an ice slide at 80 miles an hour with nothing to protect you except a leotard?
Oh, the luge?
The luge.
Oh, yeah.
That is the pitch. They're like, I was watching a video today. They're like, the bobsled is another one. They put them in an open air coffin and send them down a slide. Like, Winter Olympic sports are insane, and I love it. I'm there for it.
Robin Williams had a skit about the luge where he was like, what German gynecologist came up with this ridiculous sport? Like,
yeah.
I'm going to go balls first down a ski slope.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm going to dress like a sperm.
It'll
be fun.
It's insane. No, it's great. I love the Olympics. I love the Winter Olympics. Everybody's like, yeah, track and field is where it's at. I'm like, no, give me the weird, death-defying stuff in the Winter Olympics any day.
Yes.
That's what I've been up to. What about you? Have you been partaking in the Olympics, or are you just were solely football focused this past weekend?
For me, Super Bowl took center stage.
Yeah.
I love Super Bowl. I love the pageantry. I love the whole hype leading up to it.
Yeah.
We had our Super Bowl party.
Yep.
So no, I love eating food. It's just
that was the most exciting part about the Super Bowl this year. We'll get to it in a second.
yeah. You know what? Should we just jump right into it?
Let's just jump into it. We're beating around the bush.
Yeah. All right, so let's just jump right into it then with the launch of the Sports Sampler.
It's time for the Sports Sampler.
So you're not good at sports. It's a very small part of life.
Sports. In your face.
Yes, Sports Sampler in your face. Of course, talking Super Bowl since it happened on Sunday. Unfortunately, the Eagles were not in it, so they could not defend their title. So instead, we knew there was going to be a new winner. And it was the Seattle Seahawks defeating the New England Patriots 29-13. Very defensive game. I mean, there was no touchdown scored until the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was going into the fourth. It was 12-0, which is just a crazy score for
no touchdowns.
No touchdowns, only field goals. Going into the fourth quarter, I said the kicker should be MVP.
Yeah,
he's the only person who had scored any points.
The kicker scored more than the Patriots did.
Yeah. It was, not to mince words, an incredibly boring Super Bowl. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I watched it. I was there with you. I couldn't tell you one thing that happened.
Unfortunately,
I couldn't tell you a single thing.
Unfortunately, defensive-heavy Super Bowls, while they're valid, unfortunately, they're just not as interesting. It's just you want to see some plays happen. You want to see some big scoring opportunities. You want to see some nice chunk plays. You want to see bombs.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, defensive games don't make those kind of reels or that same level of excitement.
But my thing was that it didn't even feel like a quality defensive game. You know what I mean? Like, you think back to last year, the Eagles Super Bowl, the sacks, the interceptions, the turnovers that they're forcing, the absolutely stifling nature of the defense. I feel like there was just a lot of miscues on both offenses that were kind of putting them in this predicament. Less so than the defensive is that
to a degree.
Is that maybe a little bit of Eagles bias, thinking that our defensive performance was better?
I think a little bit.
We also coupled it with point scoring.
I think a little bit of both.
Maybe, yeah.
Because Kenneth Walker III, he got the MVP. I think it is somewhat justified because he was the only one that seemed to have a productive day.
Yeah,
I mean he was the only one able to consistently get chunks of yardage to move Seattle's offense down the field.
Yeah,
throughout the entire game. I mean, it was when it comes down to a defensive game, it all becomes a battle of field position. And when that is the case, you need a good running game and you need good special teams, and that's what Seattle seemed to have going for them during the course of this game. And then in the fourth quarter, it kind of it exploded. Everyone just finally got tired on the defensive side of the ball, and then things were able to finally open up. But for those first three quarters of the game, it was like defense and special teams were king.
Yeah.
There was actually an argument to make that maybe the punter should get the MVP because Seattle's punter had 3 punts land in New England's 10-yard line or closer to their end zone.
Yeah, I mean, I made
10 yards or behind.
I made the point before the show, and I think it stands, is that in defensive games, sometimes what is the defining factor can be that battle of field position. The further back you set them, the better chances you have of stopping them from scoring. So sometimes that can be the little thing that tips the scale one way or another. And over time, that battle of field position led to Seahawks field goals, which gave them a lead, which allowed them to be a little bit more multidimensional. So you could make the argument easily that it was because of the special teams that gave them that slight edge in a game that was very much a defensive tug of war.
Yeah. I know we're anti-Patriots here, but Drake May did not have a great game. I mean, and part of it wasn't his fault. Part of it was he was getting pressured.
Yeah.
That Seattle front 4 and 5, when they were sending one guy in, that was enough to make the difference, to get him to panic, to get him to throw bad passes. So, I mean, to a degree, it wasn't just sloppy football. There were reasons for these non-scoring moments during the game.
That's fair.
Drake May was running for his life, and there were times he could not get the ball out. There were times where he was not placing the ball where it had to be. He had some bad interceptions because he was getting pressured.
Yeah.
So, to a degree, that's the cause of
I
it.
saw a couple of lame ducks from Sam Darnold, too. It was just... I
Sam
don't know.
Darnold, I think, was a little more... Either he was a little more lucky, or he was a little more composed, because it seemed like he didn't make the mistakes. Drake May did.
He had a very pedestrian performance, which is all he needed with the special teams and defense playing the way that they were. He just didn't make mistakes. You know,
Yeah.
he didn't do anything crazy, but he didn't make any mistakes. That, coupled with the defense and the special teams, led to a very boring yet solid Super Bowl victory for the Seahawks.
Yeah. How about this, too? Where do you think about the Patriots now? The Patriots got dismantled in this game, pretty much.
Yeah.
This really showed that the Patriots had no offense.
I'll tell you right now, they're going to have a major Super Bowl losers curse slump next year, because we pointed out throughout the season they had a pretty easy schedule.
Yes, thank you.
A historically easy schedule. But going into next year, they're going to have a first place schedule for the division opponents.
So just I was able to get a little recap of the Patriots season this year. So in case you're wondering, we've been saying this has been one of like the most historically easy NFL schedules. Like, this isn't just like they had the easiest schedule this year. This is like, in terms of NFL history, this is one of the easiest schedules a team has ever had.
Yeah.
And this is why, all right? The 2025 Patriots only faced a team above 500 3 times in the regular season, going 1-2 in those games. They lost to the Steelers and split with the Bills. The rest of their schedule was the entire NFC South, which they're all below 500. Twice against the Jets, who only had 3 wins. Twice against the Dolphins, who ended up firing their head coach. The Titans, the Giants, and the Raiders, all of them are competing for the number 1 overall draft pick, which the Raiders eventually ended up getting. The 6-11 Bengals, and that was not when Burrow was playing.
Yeah.
So there's that. You have the Browns, 5-12. And then you have the Ravens, who missed the playoffs and ended up firing their head coach as well. So, I mean, it's just unbelievable the luck that they got.
Yeah, they drew a really easy schedule, and it it's one of those things that you play the opponent in front of you. In 2017, we had the same argument against the Eagles, right? We had a really easy schedule. I think the difference is, though, that when we did get opportunities to play those good teams, those playoff teams, those quote-unquote, good teams, we still won those games. Whereas, as you pointed out with the Patriots schedule, they barely got those opportunities, and when they did, they only won 1 game against an opponent over 500, right?
Yeah, it was just 1, yeah.
It was just 1.
It was the one against the Bills,
The
their
one against the
division
Bills,
opponent.
right. And we talk all the time about how hard it is to win out against a division rival. Usually they split because you just know them the best. So, yeah, it's not to throw shade at the Patriots. It's still phenomenal to go 14-3 in the NFL, even with an easy schedule. However, they very rarely came up against a challenger like the Seahawks. So it stands to reason that they would be a little bit overpowered there in that situation. But yeah, the game was completely unremarkable. But, congratulations to the Seahawks. They got their revenge from, 2014?
Yeah, 2014, yeah.
2014, yeah. And there's some murmurs that people think that they could repeat. But
Yeah. We got to
don't
see
know
how the
about
offseason goes.
Yeah.
I know the Seattle was very dominant on their defense, but
Their offense, I'm telling you, it was shaky.
also I think Kenneth Walker is actually a free agent this year. The Super Bowl MVP is actually going to enter free agency. I mean, unless Seattle comes through with a mega offer.
I mean, maybe.
But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of question marks before I slap the dynasty tag or anything like that on them.
Yeah, I'm going to reserve judgment.
Yeah.
I thought it was more likely the Eagles would repeat, given our complete dismantling of the Chiefs. The Seahawks, in my opinion, it looked like a solid victory because 29-13. But I said going into that fourth quarter, it was 12-0. So it wasn't like a commanding performance. It was like the Seahawks' 2 kickers were the best players on the field.
Yeah.
By far. So
special teams made a huge difference in this game.
Yeah, it really their kicker should have been MVP. I'm sorry. I know Kenneth Walker, 135 yards, whatever. It's like, okay, but he had 0 touchdowns. Yes, he moved the ball, but like also when it came down to it, they couldn't complete those drives. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's like he's moving the ball, but not all the way. Meanwhile, the Ravens, the Seahawks kicker had 17 total points.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was a Super Bowl record for most points scored by a single player.
Yeah.
Come on.
Why not? Yeah, let's show some love to the kicker. It's called football.
Yeah, and the punter had 7 punts, 3 of them landing inside the 20, and like you said, I think a few of them even landed inside the 10.
I think 3 of them landed inside the 10.
Yeah, so that absolutely made a difference there.
Yeah,
those
coffin
those
corner
two kickers.
punts.
Yeah, but
it's a lot harder to start a drive when you're seeing your own end zone.
Yep, it really limits the playbook because you got to worry about getting a safety.
I'm surprised there wasn't a safety scored.
Oh, there were 2 times I think where they were so close.
Boys, bettors were probably like, "Oh, come on!
I know,
this
right?
could have been my chance." Usually insane odds for a safety because it usually doesn't happen.
I mean, you can count on one hand the number of times it happens in a season.
Yeah. Okay, so that's just our initial gut reactions of the Super Bowl itself. Boring 3 quarters, but the fourth quarter, a little bit more offense there to wrap up the game. Final score 29-13. Seattle wins. I believe it's their second Super Bowl, right?
Second Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, so happy to see fellow birds.
Yeah, go bird teams.
Yeah, go bird teams. Yeah, they did it.
Got to stick together.
And screw the Patriots. I did not want to see them. I did not want Drake May to be a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Well,
no,
you're
that's
lucky.
not fair.
You're lucky because I don't think he'll make it back. I saw a stat that I think it was 6 quarterbacks in the history of Super Bowl history have made it back to a Super Bowl after losing their debut. So the odds are not.
Well, one of them be Jalen Hurts then?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it can be done.
Right, but 6 out of 30-some quarterbacks who have been to Super Bowls.
I guess.
It's not good odds.
Not good odds, but I wouldn't say slam the door on it.
No.
Especially with the Patriots.
I'm slamming the door.
There's some sort of weird Palpatine dark Sith magic happening behind that stadium.
Robert Kraft is Darth Sidious.
I swear to God. They're up to no good.
Robert Kraft is Darth Sidious.
Yeah. I don't like it. There's something happening in Foxborough.
There's something untoward going on in the bowels of the stadium.
It's not fair.
They said they've made it to what?
12 Super Bowls out of 60.
Yeah, so 20% of all Super Bowls
have the Patriots in it.
That's crazy.
That's not fair.
There's 32 teams.
Yes.
That's insane.
That's not fair. Does the rest of the AFC not want to contend apparently?
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Well, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson are probably done, as is Joe Burrow. I think those 3 are never making a Super Bowl.
Ever?
If they haven't done it by now, what was that other stat I saw? If a quarterback-coach combo don't make it in the first 5, well, they all got new coaches.
Yeah, they all got new coaches.
Or at least 2 of them did. I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe here's the second coming of Burrow, Allen, and Jackson.
Yeah,
we'll
so
see.
I don't know. We'll see how that stat works out.
It seems like nobody wants it.
Nope, other than for some reason the Patriots and the Chiefs.
Go figure.
I think it's something like the last 12 Super Bowls have all been either Patriots, Chiefs, or Broncos.
Yeah. I think the Ravens were in there
once.
and
the Bengals. Sorry, the Bengals had that one
I think
crack.
the Bengals and the Ravens were in there once each, but Yeah.
No, the Ravens were further back.
Were they further back?
Yeah. Yep.
When? The Harbaugh Bowl?
Yeah.
When was that?
That was 2012, I think, off the top of my head.
2012?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was 14 years ago.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, no.
We're
Oh,
old.
no.
Hey,
All
that-
right.
That dinosaur shirt, you're becoming one too, Mike. Isn't that great?
Hey, now. Hey, now.
You stupid fucking dinosaur! Get the fuck out of here!
That's what the kids say to me.
Yeah, there you go.
Stupid dinosaur.
That dinosaur been working my motherfucking nerves all night.
All
Oh,
night.
man. Yeah. I'll tell you something. I felt like a dinosaur during the halftime show because everybody
Yes.
apparently knew Bad Bunny, and I'm like, I don't know who this is.
I don't know who he is either.
Like, I don't know where he came from. I don't know a single one of his songs, but I'll tell you what, the halftime show was fun.
There you go.
I enjoyed it. What did you think about it? It was the most viewed halftime show of all time.
Okay.
So-
I didn't know. Did
Yeah, it was.
it hit that mark?
Yeah,
Nice.
hit that mark. So what did you think about the halftime
I mean, not
show?
with competing other Super Bowl shows being played?
It's impressive, right?
Wow.
So many other halftime shows to
Yeah.
compete against.
Yeah.
Um,
No Crybaby Country and Kid Rock? No, that didn't take?
no, I don't think that pulled many viewers.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure all 14 of them had a really good time, though.
Yes.
But for the other 100 million people watching the real halftime show, what did you think of it? Not knowing anything about Bad Bunny, because I went into it
Yeah.
completely blind, completely dumb. And even though I didn't understand a word of it, found it exhilarating just because of the production of it.
Yeah, the production was a whole nother level. I mean, they actually used like every inch of that football field.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like in halftime shows past, it's just been a big stage.
The
But
only
this
oth-
was like sprawling.
the
It
only
was like a
other-
whole village they
the, o-
built.
the only other one I can remember that was on that scale was the rap tribute with Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. That was like 3 platforms that were built on top of each other, and they all had
Okay.
different things that were going up and down. Somebody came out on a piano. Dre was coming up under a desk or something. Eminem came up some way too. That was all different things were happening on different platforms.
Yeah.
So that's the only other thing I could compare it to.
I just found it so impressive that they built like small scale, like actual buildings and like structures for the halftime show. I don't know why I found that so fascinating. And all that grass, all the sugarcane, that was actually people
yeah.
wearing grass suits. And the couple that got married, that was an actual legitimate real life
Yep.
wedding ceremony. That was a real wedding that took place.
Mazel tov.
Yeah, congratulations. Could you imagine being like getting married at the Super Bowl halftime show?
That's pretty good.
That's crazy.
That's a pretty good story.
I thought it was part of like the story of the show, but
Yeah.
no, it was a real wedding. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
So
I don't know. I thought it was really exciting. I thought it was interesting from an artistic and production standpoint. Didn't understand a single word of it, but like
yeah,
it was fun.
the production was fun. So that was something like to good. That was like nice to see and just kind of be like, wow, that's a lot to happen on the football field.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know Bad Bunny,
Yeah.
and I think this is kind of the cold hard truth now. I sound so old.
What, that you're old?
We're old.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny. So when we first tuned into the Super Bowl, we saw Green Day because they were the opening show.
Oh, that was awesome.
And we're like, oh my God, that's great. Good to see Green Day. But then like it kind of hits you that like, oh, your music's just the opener.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have fun with that, Grandpa.
I'm pretty sure Green Day's like almost 60.
Have fun with that while your eyes are open, Grandpa.
That's exactly what it is. They play the old music for us old folks before we
Yeah.
get too tired.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what, it was getting to 10 o'clock. I was like, oh, man. I was like,
This is
I got to go. I'm tired.
yeah. Like this is the thing, unfortunately, if you're our generation, or older. Sorry if you're older. But this is the thing you got to recognize.
I know the way we're talking, it's like anybody over 40 is just dead.
I mean, not dead, but your music's at the front of the line.
You're on the out and out.
You're on the
Outside looking in.
you're on the BS.
You're on the B side.
What the hell's it called?
I don't know.
I don't know. The Aflac pre-show BS. I don't know, whatever the hell they're calling it. You're on that side of the stage now, pal.
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately,
I liked the pre-show though.
like you have to like this is the thing I think everyone has to understand is you're not going to see a Rolling Stones halftime show. You're not going to see a Bruce Springsteen halftime show. Apple has taken that over, and they want somebody who's going to appeal to 16 to 25-year-olds. That's their target that they're trying to get.
I mean, look, why target old people who are going to die rather than young people who can continue spending money?
Yeah, and who are going to interact with their Apple Music and iPods, or not iPods, I sound like
iPods. I could get an iPod Nano.
Yeah, I could get you an iPod.
I could use the click wheel to play the games on the iPod video.
I'm going to get you an iPod Shuffle, Billy.
I got the iPod Nano has 8 gigabytes. I could store all 400 of my songs.
I can store 3 albums.
Let me plug in my 3.5 millimeter headphone jack.
Yeah. So, like, that's the Apple halftime show is not for us. It's for this 16 to 25-year-old generation.
But the halftime shows haven't been for us in several years now, I feel like.
Yes.
You know, but I feel like that's the way of things, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing. It sucks. Like,
it sucks, but you know, it's we still get our pregame show. So
we get the Aflac pregame show.
Listen, I'm here for the Aflac pregame show. Boulevard of Broken Dreams, American Idiot. I was jamming with Green Day. I was loving it with my fellow senior citizens.
Anyway, I was just trying to.
So you were disheartened. Disheartened by the realization that we're old.
Right.
How many clues did you get that we were elderly in the past week? A lot.
I apparently said iPod instead of iPhone.
That was the last Apple device you owned, right?
Yeah, that's probably
Other
right.
than this iPad,
Other than the iPad, but I need that for the soundboard.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you're right. That's probably the last Apple device.
Man, nothing. Side tangent will ever beat the iPod video, that little 2-inch screen. Do you remember we used to put video full movies on there?
Watch Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight.
You gave me The Godfather. Who's watching 2 hours and 45 minutes of The Godfather on a 2-inch screen?
Me. Hello.
In what was the resolution? I think it was like 240.
Yeah, 240p.
240p. Literally the size of a thumbnail.
Yeah. Woo!
Anyway,
take all my movies on the go.
The young kids are listening, so go, what are you even talking about, Grandpa?
Yeah.
All right. Shall we move on from that then and get some Eagles news, perhaps?
Yeah. Anyway, just don't expect the halftime show is just not meant for us.
It's not for us.
It's over.
It's not for us. And
our era is over.
But that's okay. We're always forward looking.
Unless we actually have the capacity to do a millennial halftime show separate from the Apple halftime show.
Here's an idea. Hear me out here, NFL, Apple, whoever's hosting the halftime show. Do a Generations halftime show. You get like a big musician from like different eras of music, and you do like a Taylor Swift eras halftime show, like the different eras of like that would be cool, would it not be?
No.
Why not?
There's no way they would do that.
That's so cool, though.
No, they wouldn't do it.
Tell me that's not cool, though.
I mean, I would think it would be cool, but there's no way they would do it.
I'd watch it, NFL.
There's no way they would do it.
Cowards.
Yep, they wouldn't do it.
We can dream. Which is exactly what Eagles fans will be doing heading into this season, because we got some sad news on the Eagles front, the Eagles coaching front. The longtime offensive line coach Jeff Stoutland and the Eagles have officially parted ways this past week.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
And it's not good. It's not good. Apparently, reports are suggesting that it may not have been on good terms. Yeah. So what the rumors are saying is that the quote-unquote divorce was messy, that Stoutland felt like he wasn't being consulted enough on some of the offensive changes. He was demoted out of his run game coordinator position, which he disagreed with. And so it seems like it was less of a mutual parting of the ways and more of a Jeff Stoutland going, you know what, I don't need this anymore kind of situation. What is your take on this?
I don't like this.
Well, there's many reasons to not like it, but what specifically?
Yes, I'm worried that there is a hidden fire behind the scenes that the Eagles are trying to not let the smoke leak out to the public. There just seems to be a lot of blame game going on behind the scenes for it does. It feels like 2023 all over again.
More specifically, it feels like 2019 because this was right before the wheels fell off. All the fingers were getting pointed. There was a lot of smoke coming out of the locker room. Carson Wentz is evil. Or is it Alshon Jeffrey? We don't know. Who's evil? Is it Jalen Hurts? Is it A.J. Brown? Is the coach on the hot seat because he won't hire the right people? It's cyclical.
Well, you pair this with the fact that the Eagles took a while to get an offensive coordinator role to fill in, and it also seemed like people were passing on the Eagles for a little bit there. I mean,
there was that report that some coaches were looking at the Eagles and whatever they were sensing in interviews, they were going, you know what? That's okay.
That worries me because this should be an opportunity people want to be on.
You're one of the biggest media markets, one of the biggest franchises, just coming off of a Super Bowl a year ago. You'd think you'd have your pick of the crop, right?
Yeah. I have a bad gut feeling. I feel like this might be a reset year coming up.
Is this a sign of things to come?
I'm just worried because the Eagles are going to have a first-place schedule, so more difficult schedule again.
Yep.
And I feel like everybody in the division got better already. The offseason hasn't started yet.
Yeah, Harbaugh in New York. Dallas is doing Dallas things.
Dallas is going to get a second. Dallas is going to get two top 20 picks.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And Washington's going to get healthy. They're finally going to get Jaden Daniels back at 100% again.
Yeah, so it's not going to be as easy a division to win as it was this year, definitely.
At least I don't think so. I mean, I probably said the same thing last year.
Yeah,
but
I mean, we expected the Commanders to be better this past year, and they weren't. Anything could happen. Harbaugh could come into New York and be like, you know what? We're going to make all the quarterbacks offensive linemen and all the offensive linemen quarterbacks. He could do something crazy. I don't expect him to do that.
Doesn't even have to be that crazy. It could just be, who's this Scatabo guy, and why is he destroying our facility? He's just head banging against the wall.
Yeah.
Ah!
So yeah, I mean, anything could happen. Even that.
Did you know that they said
No.
he does that to start a game?
He does what?
He takes his helmet and he bashes against the wall.
He's a literal caveman.
He's not going to make it. He's going to last 2 more seasons or 3 at most, and he's done.
The way he runs and the way he apparently pre-games, yeah, it's not looking like he has a long career ahead of him.
No.
But back to the Jeff Stoutland thing and a sign of things to come. I am concerned.
Yes.
Specifically, the offensive line. I'm concerned for 2 reasons. One, it seems like the more I think about it, the more I think that maybe it was almost time to move on from Jeff Stoutland because the management of the offensive line this past year was horrendous. Not all of it was his fault. There was a lot of injuries. But at what point do you as a coach say, you know what, we need to make a change, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't do that at any point. I don't know if that was his decision, if that was Nick Sirianni's decision, if that was Kevin Patullo's decision. We'll never know. But the other part of me is also thinking about the coach that helped a 7th-round rugby player become an all-pro or took guys in the 5th and 6th rounds and made them perennial Pro Bowlers out of thin air, right? I think about a coach who was there for all of Lane Johnson's career. Now, does Lane Johnson want to come back at the age of, 36?
No, he should stop. He's had too many injuries.
Injury-ridden 36 without your career-long coach? So there's like 2 sides of this, and both of those scenarios give me a lot of concern. And I don't know what to make of this yet. I don't know what we're going to see in 2026.
I'd be more actually speaking of players. Another red flag is this rumor that Landon Dickerson could retire. He's only 28.
Apparently, he had injury history going into the NFL draft. That's why he slid. He's been on and off injured so far during his pro career, and apparently this last one was really, really tough on him. The rumor that I saw going around online is that Lane Johnson has a better chance of returning than Dickerson does.
That's not good.
That's crazy.
That's not good.
Lane Johnson's an injury-prone 30-some-year-old. Yeah, Lane Johnson needs to retire. Landon Dickerson should be in his prime. So going into next year, we could have a slightly unproven right guard, a potentially retired right tackle, a potentially retired left guard. We're missing our offensive line coach. We're about to see the unthinkable. In my entire life of watching the Eagles, I've never seen us have bad offensive and defensive line play. I think we're about to head into an era where we see bad offensive line play.
Unless
potentially.
Unless Howie really gets to work and retools the offensive line.
I think you said, we have like 5 picks in the top 100?
I think four in the top 100, yeah.
I think at least 2 of those need to be on the line.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you're right.
I mean, minimum.
Yeah.
Right?
Unless it's
I know they like those late round steals for the offensive line, but that was with Jeff Stoutland.
Unless you get some sort of deal where, you only move 3 spaces back and you pick up another 4th rounder or something like that.
Yeah.
One of those math deals.
I just think there's going to be snowballing issues here that we don't foresee. Like, Jeff Stoutland took those late round guys and made them into Pro Bowlers. I don't think we can rely on that strategy with a first-time offensive line coach.
No, I don't think so either.
You can't be like, oh, don't worry, we don't need to draft offensive line in the first 4 rounds. We can wait till round 5 and 6 and pick up a bunch of guys and have them become starters. I don't think that's going to work.
No.
The same way.
And that won't work because the Eagles don't have any 6th or 7th round picks. So.
Well, now we're really screwed.
Yeah.
What are we going to do now, Rich? What are we going to do now?
Howie had one thing for certain. He wants to get the hell out of there on Sunday. He does not want to stick around on Sunday.
It's not a bad strategy.
Yeah.
You know?
Why are we here?
It's the weekend.
Yeah. I want to enjoy my time.
Right. I want to enjoy my millions and millions of dollars and 2 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah. So we're not sticking around for round 6 and 7. Get the hell out of here.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just trades them all away for like nothing just so he can leave early from work. I mean, honestly, who hasn't done that in work, though?
Right. But it's true.
You push something to Monday, you say, that's a Monday problem. That's what Howie's doing. That's a Monday problem. What, no 7th round picks? That's a Monday problem.
Yeah.
You get to Monday, you're like, crap, why did we stop picking players after the 5th round?
Whoops.
Anyway,
yep, that is true, though. All right, before we leave the sports sampler, Mike has something that he wants to bring up from the Olympics.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear this story.
So,
go ahead, Mike. I want to know what you want to talk about here.
This is almost should be part of the odd news, really.
Yeah.
We have something happening in the Olympics being dubbed Penisgate.
Are you okay down there? Your penis?
Uh-oh, what?
So.
Are you okay down there? Your penis?
Oh, hello.
That's what the drug testers could be asking some Olympians during the competition. A German newspaper, Bild, is
Bild?
Bild, B-I-L-D, Bild.
Are you okay down there? Your penis?
And he has something to say about the penis, this Bild?
So this newspaper is reporting that there could be a potential scandal brewing in the world of ski jumping. This is one of those crazy sports where they're just jumping off a mountain and flying. But the report says...
I have audio from that.
Oh, you do?
No! Hit the brakes! I can't stop it!
That's actually that was it's actual audio. I watched that clip just this past weekend with the ski jumpers.
Did you see that happen? Yeah,
I saw that happen. Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's crazy, right? And that skier landed on both his skis. It's impressive.
Wow.
So anyway, so the scandal goes that in order to jump and not crash better, that some male athletes are injecting their penises with hyaluronic acid in order to, I guess, make them larger. So
Are you okay down there? Your penis?
So that they can justify using larger suits, which would give them more fabric between the legs, which will help with aerodynamics and gliding further.
I got my fingers crossed for a little freaky deaky.
Well, you got some freaky dicky action here.
What do you think about that? Injecting the penis with hyaluronic acid to justify using larger suits to help with aerodynamics.
This is the kind of thing that just
Tickles my balls.
Well, no, because the larger suit would give them more space.
Yes.
So it wouldn't be tickling the balls.
So it's not the balls.
It's not the balls.
Shaft.
Pure shaft.
Are you okay down there? Your penis?
Boy, I don't know who even came up with this idea. Who was the first person to think oh my gosh, this is the way that I could get an advantage?
We don't know who came up with the idea of injecting penises, but
whoever that is needs to be observed.
But this is not totally unreasonable because some ski jumpers in the past have been caught altering their suits to add more fabric in the groin area to, again, help with the aerodynamics. They were caught and they were reprimanded for it. But so I guess now people are thinking, well, if we can't modify the suits, let's come up with a reason why we need bigger suits, as in growing the package so that you need a little bit extra suit.
How appropriate for Valentine's Day this weekend.
Exactly.
Why don't you try a poem like this? You're an angel, my love. Of this I am certain. So this Valentine's Day, let's do some bumping and squirting.
Yeah, there's some bumping and squirting happening.
Yeah.
What?
But I saw this headline. I was like, this is sports, but it's almost odd news. I had to mention it. Penis gate happening.
What's the acid or whatever?
Hyaluronic acid.
All right. Is there a spike in the sale of hydronic acid? What the hell is this called?
Hyaluronic acid.
Hyaluronic acid.
I don't know if there's been a spike in
because that would be a clear giveaway.
That would be. So
hey Bob, we're really selling that acid.
Google AI overview says it is a natural water binding molecule found in skin, joints, and connective tissue that acts as a powerful humectant to hydrate plump skin and lubricate joints.
Whoa. Plump skin.
So it's used in medical fillers. So they're basically giving their penis a lip filler.
Are you okay down there? Your penis?
It also reduces wrinkles. So it'll be
good.
It'll be a nice, clean, smooth shaft.
I want a younger looking shaft.
A line
flying in the air.
It helps with the look, the smoother it is, the better it flies through the air.
All right. So has there been any formal investigation, formal ruling?
They say that they're not going to overlook it, that it is something that they will, keep on their radar, but so far there's not been any concrete evidence of plumper penises.
No.
Which is not a statement I think I'd ever say. They're lacking evidence of plumper penises. But the World Anti-Doping Agency is not dismissing it. So,
well, I know that they always say that you should not dip your wang in the company ink. But, I think that people should feel free to dip their wangs into anything around the office. Whiteout, coffee, a box of paper clips, it do not matter.
Right.
Well, according to the ladies' man, it's all good.
It's all good. What do you think about this, though, going to those lengths to...
That's ridiculous. I mean,
I don't like needles and shots. So,
and certainly not down there. No.
No. That does not sound. I mean, I feel like what happens if you misjab or something? I don't know where you're sticking it, but I feel like it could be not a good situation.
This is almost one of those cases where
I don't like it.
This is almost one of those cases where if you're that bold and that unafraid of acid going into your penis. You do you. Oh my God.
You do you.
Good luck.
Hey, listen, we're not going to kink shame here. If you want to get it on with your hyaluronic acid, be my guest.
Are you okay down there? Your penis?
Man, I guess some people are. Oof.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw that headline. I was like, I just have to. Oof. I have to bring this up. I just can't imagine going to those lengths. But then again, this is, these are athletes that are practicing their whole lives for a sport that's only relevant once every 4 years. So maybe they're like, you know what? Throw caution to the wind. I'll do whatever it takes. But I feel like that's maybe a step too far.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you just have a really big dinner the night before. That way you can get a bigger suit. You know what I mean? Why do you gotta inject your penis? Why can't you just eat like a whole turkey?
Well, wouldn't you then have more weight so you don't fly?
But Yeah, I guess
gravity.
that would be the problem. I don't know.
The penis is just.
I didn't
skin.
know there were regulations on the suits though as well. Like that was an interesting tidbit in this whole discovery thing. That I guess. But how do you determine that? What do they do? Measure how much fabric there is? Like measure the tip down to the pants? Like how do they determine how much space you're allowed to have?
Yes, everyone get stripped naked. You're going to.
We're going to measure the distance between the dangle and the fabric.
We're going to measure the angle of the dangle and the appropriate space that you need.
Do the anti-doping bill just come around and cop a feel for every athlete? And they're
Yes,
just like,
very good.
very good.
Something just came over me and I took my clothes off.
Yeah.
But like,
Take your damn clothes off.
that's actually what the Olympics committee is saying.
Take your damn clothes off.
But, like, but really, how do you check for that if there's an appropriate amount of material or not enough material?
I'm sure they've got some sort of weird rule about
There's
it.
some metric. There can
Yeah.
be no more than 2 inches from the tip of the dangle to the
If the dangle
fabric.
is at a 45-degree angle, you can only have 3 centimeters of cloth around the area.
You might be onto something. Maybe they try to do like a pinch test. Can they grab fabric without grabbing? Like how skin tight does it need to be? He's like,
Am I still grabbing something?
That's
there?
not just fabric.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, wait a second. I don't feel. Oh, there it is. Like I don't know. What's the test?
I don't know.
Anyway, that's for the Olympics competition committee to decide. Not us two bozos.
Take your damn clothes off.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know.
Penisgate rocking the world of ski jumping.
I hope that that's not real, but who knows in this crazy world.
It could just be some German tabloid. I don't know. I guess we'll find out after the games if anybody got caught.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, we need to take a break there.
That was crazy.
Yes. Thank you, Mike, for giving us that. I don't know. I do want to say it should be an odd news story.
It sounds like an odd news story, right?
Yeah. Close enough. All right. Well, we'll take a break on that odd news story, but don't go anywhere. We still have much more show to come. We've got the entertainment entree and then the real non-Fortune Cookie odd news when we come back from the break. This is the Crispy Noodle Podcast. We'll be right back.
Ready for the weekend? Happy Friday. Hi, my name's Marie, and I'm an artist who's been making Happy Friday doodles every week for over 7 years. And now you can own my art collection in this Volume 1 and Volume 2 art series. These doodles span across multiple themes, yearly festivities, various countries, languages, and more. Both coffee table books have something for everyone and are the perfect conversation starter or gift for a friend. Really, anyone who enjoys a good weekend. Available on Amazon, Ingram, BookBaby, Barnes & Noble, and more. Visit happyfridaydoodles.com/books and get your copies today. Let's celebrate the best day of the week. Happy Friday.
Crispy Noodle Podcast. Did you hear this?
A man accused of robbing 4 Alabama Subway sandwich shops allegedly confessed that he needed revenge as a disgruntled customer because he was mad that the famous Jared diet didn't work for him and he needed his money back. He got up to 4. How you not catch the guy after 2? Speaking from giant fat guys, we don't run fat. Nope, no, we don't. The fact that he escaped from 3? He's doing pretty good with his diet. Because that is the new Subway diet. Rob Subway. Jesus. Run away. First of all, I'm so fat. The game planning, I would stop at the door of the first one. I'm like, I'm sweating too much. I gotta go home. Well, 18-year-old Zachary Torrance was arrested and charged with first-degree robbery. Wait a minute. He's 18 years old and he's fat? He's just lazy. Wait till you're 30, Zachary. Well, Torrance allegedly entered the Hueytown Subway store. He demanded the cashier cashier opened the register. As he breathed heavily, did you, hold on, give me a second. Can you, I should have brought a note. You know what, I'm just gonna go, can I just get a water first? Water? Oh, thanks. Holy shit, these things aren't even close to each other. You know what? Just call the cops. I'm done. I'm gonna sit and wait in the air. Is it cool if I wait in the air? I'm gonna wait in the air conditioner.
Torrance was arrested after a citizen saw the robbery footage and recognized the suspect from shopping at the Hueytown Walmart later that day.
Here's a shocker.
Yeah. Well, Torrance is currently in the jail on a $250,000 bond. There you go.
I should have wrote a note.
Would have been easier. You just slide it. You don't have to.
Yeah, read this. Read this. Can I get a cup of ice? Oh, Lord, Jesus Christ. Torrance, what are your demands? This is the detective. Listen, I need a wet towel, a fan, a cup of ice, some juice would be nice.
Should have used the card, man. It would have been much easier.
Check out thecrispynoodle.com. The Crispy Noodle Podcast. Did you hear this?
All right, in this story, we have an Asian man in Alabama who is offering $10,000.
That's his first mistake. If you're Asian and you're in Alabama,
Yeah, he's lost. Is what he is.
what all this? What is Gundarak? Roll Tide. I love a bear blind. Very good. Roll Tide.
The Asian man in Alabama is offering $10,000 to anyone.
That's 4 billion yen.
$10,000 or 4 billion yen to anyone who can set him up on a date that leads to a relationship that lasts at least 6 months. 29-year-old Renlu Yu.
Just give it to the broad. She'll take it.
Yeah.
Tell her some payment plans. You win.
$10,000 is 6 months. What is that going to do? You just get that $10,000, go get the finest hookers you want and bang her out, and then you're good. Like, what is 6 months got to do?
Chinese dude buying $10,000 hookers. You know what $10,000 can buy you in hookers in Alabama? They're going to buy you like a hooker farm. They're like, he's winning. If he doesn't like teeth, he can get it for 10 cents. Oh, he said like a bargain deal.
I gotta hear more about these hooker farms.
I know, right? So more about
He's a hooker farm. It's good.
Are they naturally raised?
Grass fed.
Best sucky for $42.
From bonsai tree. When he's banging, he goes, oh, sado, esiodo, kamotilla dio. That's from the Karate Kid. Daisa, come here. Mr. Miyagi, crane kicking. No, hooker farm, come here. Banzai, Danya-san. He walks in. What kind of hooker can I get? Choose. Wax on or wax off? Up, down.
Eat out. Ooh, that feels good.
Daniel-san, remember when I told you paint the fence? And then sand the floor.
Yeah, let's get that story.
Check out thecrispynoodle.com.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. All right. We are back here on the Crispy Noodle Podcast. All right. Yes. We played around with some settings, and all of a sudden, woo! Now we clearly hear ourselves.
That was loud.
Woo!
Well, that's good. That was good. We sound crispy.
Yeah, that is what we're supposed to do here on the Crispy Noodle Podcast. All right. So, let's see. We are done the sports sampler. We're moving right along into the second part of our show. So without further ado, let's launch into the entertainment entree.
This is the entertainment entree, featuring news in movies.
The Simpson guy writes to movies. Dear Die Hard, you rock. Especially when that guy was on the roof.
Music.
What is that? I know what that is. That's music.
Video games.
Do a barrel roll. To barrel roll, press C or R twice.
Celebrities.
You really know Warren Beatty?
Yes, I do. I took a leak next to him once at the Golden Globes.
And more.
We were the all-singing, all-dancing crowd of the world.
It's time for the entertainment entree.
All right, officially in entertainment entree mode. Let's kick it off with the segment where Mike is going to let you know what you should keep an eye out for this upcoming Valentine's Day weekend with new movies, TV, and video games in Mike's This Week in Entertainment. All right, Mikey, what do you got for the people out there?
All right, first up in theaters, if you're looking to go to see a movie this weekend, maybe check out Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. It's a new sci-fi comedy film that sounds straight out of the Odd News. Here's the synopsis. A man claiming to be from the future takes the diners in a restaurant hostage so that they can help him fight a rogue AI and save the world. Does that not sound like a Florida Man story?
It sounds like something that a Florida man would
say,
claim
yeah.
For the reasoning why he's doing something stupid, yes.
Yes, that is exactly what's happening here. But it seems to be doing pretty well. With critics so far, it has a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. So if you're looking for a quirky sci-fi action comedy here randomly in February, go check out Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. In television, though, this is another one straight out of the Odd News. For entertainment, Neighbors debuts on HBO and HBO Max. This is a new A24-produced reality series that was filmed over the span of 2 years across the entire country to showcase the, quote, absurd, outrageous, and dramatic real-life neighborhood disputes and grievances. I can only imagine what this thing has captured.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of intrigued, right? Because we know there's a lot of crazy out there.
Yes.
So,
especially in Florida.
Yeah. So, I don't know about you. I'm kind of intrigued by this. You know?
Yeah.
It sounds kind of interesting. So, go check it out. Neighbors on HBO and HBO Max. And finally, in video games, a new month equals new free games for PlayStation Plus subscribers. This month, PlayStation gamers get a great one. Spider-Man 2 as a PlayStation Plus game. Spider-Man 2, I mean, I'm biased. Spider-Man's my favorite hero, but I think it was one of the best games the year that it came out. I think potentially even a little bit better than the first one. I don't want to say anything to give away anything, but
yeah, I'm still in the middle of playing it.
yeah. So I won't say anything to spoil it other than it is fantastic. They refined everything from the first game. They added some new elements to make it even better. Just absolutely spectacular. I've never played a game that has as fluid and fun of a movement system as the Spider-Man games, between the swinging and the gliding and the parkour. It's just incredible.
Parkour!
Go check it out. Spider-Man 2 free game for PlayStation gamers. And that's what we're looking forward to this week in entertainment.
All right, Mikey, thank you for that segment this week in entertainment. All right, we got some big video game news. One that concerns one of our favorite video games of the last few years, and that is Baldur's Gate.
Yep.
I mean, just like we hear with other valiant and big name video games, they're going to get a TV adaptation.
Yep, it's true. The video game adaptation renaissance continues. HBO and Craig Mazin are teaming up once again, this time to make a Baldur's Gate TV show. Craig Mazin, of course, of Chernobyl and Last of Us fame. He's on board to create, write, executive produce, and showrun the new series. That is a lot of responsibilities. And side note, makes me a little concerned potentially for The Last of Us Season 3. But
yeah, unless that's going to be it.
I think I saw a report that they're thinking they're going to wrap it up in the third season, which I don't know if that's possible, given the way the game goes. But we'll see. I'm not going to spoil anything. That's a conversation for 2027.
That's a 2027
That's
problem.
a 2027 problem, exactly. But it does make me a little concerned that both Neil Druckmann and Craig Mazin are pulled away on different projects now. But that's a different topic. We're talking about Baldur's Gate. The show will take place after the events of the video game, which I still never beat. So please, no spoilers, anybody. Thank you very much. I know.
Yeah, you got to get into that now.
I'm in Act 3, but Jordan and there's been so much time that every time we think about going back to play it, it's always like, oh, my God. There's so much to catch up on. There's so much. You pop in, your inventory's just like, why did I have that scroll? What does this dismembered head do? Why am I carrying around? We just played that carnival area in Act 3, and like, why am I carrying around like limbs for this jester? You know,
yeah, you're trying to resurrect a clown.
Yes, yeah, you remember the side quest?
Yes,
that's where I stopped. I was like, we got to search the whole city for the parts of the clown. Jordan's like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah,
so I was like, all right, I guess
you're gonna do that without any help. Oh my God, yeah, that's gonna take a while.
Yeah,
don't do it. Just focus on the main game.
I'm invested in Expedition 33 now. That one, that one I am gonna finish. It's a much more manageable game.
Excellent.
But if you did finish Baldur's Gate 3, this is taking place after the events, which raises a big question. I have heard, not experienced, that the game has lots of different paths that you can go down in terms of player choice.
Yes.
Lots of different ways that different characters can go. So it raises a big question whenever you see adaptations of this nature. How do you handle the core problem of what is quote-unquote canon?
Yeah,
is there a canon ending or an ending that is intended to be canonical?
That's going to be a huge red thorn, I think, for a lot of people. There's so many ways that Baldur's Gate 3 can end.
Are there really, truly that many endings? Because, for example, Mass Effect is always the one that I think of. It got boiled down to 3 slightly different endings, even with all the choices. Is it like that, or is it truly very branching?
There is, because of the people that are in your party.
Okay. I know already with characters, there's so many different ways that the characters individually can change things. Like, there's party members that I never got because I just outright killed certain people in Act 1. You know, like, what's her name, Minratha or whatever. Minthara. Just killed her. Didn't know she could be a teammate.
Yeah.
Because based on my decisions for the Goblin Camp or whatever it was.
Right. No, you're right. It was the Goblin Camp.
I remember some things when I started playing the game 2 years ago. So how do you account for all those different permutations? People can become squad members. People might, have different love interests, might go good, might go bad. Like, I know, what's her name? The elf lady. Could go good, could go bad kind of thing. With light or dark, I can't remember.
What, Shadowheart?
Shadowheart, yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, that's going to be the problem, I feel like, with this adaptation, is you're going to have to pick some sort of canon, authoritative ending, unless you're going to do a story that is so far after Baldur's Gate 3 that it doesn't revolve around the characters from Baldur's Gate 3. But I don't think they would do that.
I mean, you could. I think it's a more difficult sell. Because for fans of the video game, they want to obviously see something that's close enough to the video game world that they know and love. For fans who didn't play the video game, they are expecting it to be like the video game. So when they tune in and it's completely different, then they're confused. So yeah, I don't know how you strike that right chord. I think it's one of the reasons why they've had such a hard time making Mass Effect into a TV show and/or movie.
Well, yeah, it's another problem.
Because they know that no matter what direction they go, it could be even as simple as, you're going to have a male shepherd or a female shepherd, or you're going to have a male Tav or a female Tav for Baldur's Gate. You're going to ostracize some fans. You're going to upset some fans somehow.
It's funny. I feel like almost in a certain way, this is the wrong game that should be having a TV adaptation.
100%.
Like,
no, you're completely right.
Why can't we get this enthusiasm for like BioShock?
That has 2 endings, and one of them is like, you're clearly not supposed to do the bad end.
Yeah.
Like, you can, but you're really not.
Like, there are some kick-ass stories in video game history that would make a great TV show or movie, and they don't do them. and it would be easier. It would be a linear storyline. So I know everybody loves Baldur's Gate 3. I know it's a great game. I loved it. I played it. But in terms of it becoming a live action form of art, you're really going to have problems because you're going to have to choose a canon ending. And there's so many different ways, especially with all the characters that you can have join your party. It's going to, you're not going to please everybody.
Yeah.
If anything, actually, probably you're more likely going to piss off more people than you're not going to please.
Yeah. It's there's too many variables, and I think the game is too long, too complicated, too intricate to boil down to passive media like a TV show. You know, when you're playing it and you have your little quest log and you have your inventory and you have all these systems to manage things, but how do you take all those side stories, all those characters, all those choices, all those locations, and turn it into something manageable for 10 episodes? You know, how do you boil a 300-hour game into 8 to 10 hours?
Well, I guess that's why that's why they keep saying it's gonna take place after the game.
I think they have to do like stories in the Baldur's Gate world, like remove it from the main characters, the main quest, kind of thing. But at that point, it's not Baldur's Gate.
All right. Well, we shall see. There's definitely going to be some questions they're going to have to answer on the development of this game, as well as The Last of Us. I don't know. I think Last of Us 3 might be it.
I don't think they can do it in one more season.
I think they're going to try to.
We both have the same exact reaction right there. It's not going to be good. They're going to rush it. It's already going to get flack, and then they're going to rush it, and it's going to get the Game of Thrones style flack as well. I'm so upset. It was going so well. Please, HBO, don't do it. Don't do it again.
I hate to say it, but I think it's going down that path.
No.
All right, well, that's something to look forward to as we go down our own path. Let's go to the non-fortune cookie odd news.
Snack time!
Oh no, what have you done?
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Oh, Howard, excuse me, but your wife's cookies are out of this world.
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
You've opened up the non-fortune cookie odd news.
Holy shnikes.
Manda de basata. I don't make this stuff up.
No, go past this part. In fact, never play this again.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts! That'll be $4, baby! You want fries with that?
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
Oh, it's Hoagie Fest. Let me pull over this asteroid. What?
This is the non-fortune cookie odd news.
Oh, these cookies! Put that cookie down now!
What does Rich have in store for us?
So, sit back, get everything you need to get from the kitchen. Be sure and empty the bladders, go to the bathroom, because you're in for a hell of a ride.
Woo! Odd news.
That's right, everyone. It's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news. Here in this segment, Rich researches the news, he reads the news, and I react to the news. He finds a weird and wacky story and keeps it hidden from me, which ensures that all of my reactions are my genuine gut reactions to hearing this story for the very first time. I don't know what's about to happen. You guys don't know what's about to happen. And even Rich doesn't know what's about to happen because these stories always take us down wacky and wild paths. And I'm ready to get started. Where, why, and when.
Now, who is this guy in Florida?
It's Florida, and they're crazy.
Oh, yeah, time for Florida.
Always Florida. So what is happening in the dangle of the U.S.?
All right. I know you love these kinds of stories here, Mike.
Oh, boy. All right.
And that is because we're going to follow the case of 28-year-old Austin Simmons.
Okay.
Austin Simmons.
Apparently his name deserves a sing-song.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Austin Simmons.
It sounds like one of those.
Austin Simmons.
Yeah, right? It sounds like it could fit that.
I guess.
Austin Simmons. This guy, Austin Simmons, according to cops, he decided to commit a charge of battery upon another victim by throwing ketchup packets at him.
Oh.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ketchup!
Ketchup packet? ketchup packets, and that's considered battery?
Oh no! They hurt. Oh,
They hurt.
There you go. That was painful.
Apparently,
audio.
the ketchup packets they're big and they're hard. I don't know.
Yes.
So some of them might hurt. Have you ever seen the ones that are like the little tubs, but they're also squeezable? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Like the combo ones that Chick-fil-A has, where it's both squeeze and tub.
Ooh, yeah. If you line up with like a
that,
fastball,
if you wing it just right and the corner gets them,
that would
right in
hurt.
the
That
head. Yeah.
would. That would at least give you a bruise.
Like if it's the little packet that you rip the corner.
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
I don't think so.
Come
but though, yeah, I don't know what you call them. Those.
It's like a squeezing tub.
Squeezing tub?
That's because
it reminds me of my old squeezing tub.
Grab a squeezing tub.
Boy, you better get your squeezing tub and get over here this instant.
That sounds dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking
There was a
about.
bit
Right?
of nastiness last night, yes? Some very extreme nastiness, yes? Yes.
Oh, yeah, get that nasty little
Good
tub
old-
over here.
Good old squeezing tub.
Get me my squeezing tub. It's going to be nasty tonight.
But you know what the squeezing tub is what I'm.
That would hurt.
It would hurt
If you're winding
because it's mostly plastic.
Oh, so let me jump into the story
Yeah,
here.
Let's get the full details.
So the victim is Carlos Mora, who was passed out at the time. So he doesn't know this is coming.
What? He's passed out, and the other guy's like, "Now's my chance to strike."
I've hated this man
with ketchup packets. I've hated him so much he deserves the worst I have. Ketchup packets.
I've hated this man all my life. He's gonna get it now.
I have so many questions though. What is the relationship of these two individuals that the guy with the ketchup packets is just hanging around this passed out person?
This is at a bus terminal.
Okay, so the relationship is just stranger. Okay,
Yes.
fantastic.
I have loads of
So this
ketchup
guy was
packets.
literally coming from like McDonald's. He sees a passed out guy at the bus terminal. He's like, you know what?
This is my
I'm
chance.
gonna mess this guy up.
He's a freeloader, lazy son of a bitch.
So instead of, I guess, this is gonna sound weird, but in the grand scheme of things, and he could have done much worse. I guess.
Yes.
Like it was just ketchup packets. The fact that he did anything is weird and obviously inappropriate. But I guess this ended up as good as it could. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess so.
So you're telling me that a stranger walked up, saw a passed out guy, and he's like, you know what? I'm about to ruin this guy's day.
His laziness makes me angry.
Rapscallion. This leech on society. Taking up my seat at my bus terminal. I shan't stand for it. No. He will feel the tomatoey wrath of my ketchup packets.
I will give him all the tomato he wants.
I will rain tomatoey hell down upon this man. I don't know. That's for some reason. I feel like Austin Simmons could not muster that kind of godlike vengeful fury. But maybe he did. I don't know.
The skies will be red as they rain down ketchup on me.
The waters will run red with ketchup.
This man has offended me at the local bus station. Yes,
Oh,
so
man.
apparently he just saw this dude passed out, Carlos Mora.
Crazy.
That is when he took ketchup packets he had on them and just pelted him.
Why?
So I guess he lined up and just started launching
like
just
point blank range, just
fastballs
straight to the noggin.
Yeah, take that, you son of a bitch.
That is crazy, though. Who's walking around with just ketchup packets? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm getting ready for the day. Let me grab my multiple ketchup packets.
It doesn't say anywhere in the story, like, was he coming from lunch? Was it dinner? Like,
No, he just had them.
yeah, like
in his pockets.
It doesn't say.
Some people grab a packet of tissues. Some people grab the meds they need for the day. Some people grab ketchup packets. Who am I to judge?
Yeah. So he is just. If you need ketchup, this man's your guy. He's got them all over.
He's going to give it to you whether you want it or not.
Yeah.
He's like, do you want ketchup?
Wait a minute.
No, I don't need any ketchup. Too bad.
Are you one of them mustard bastards? Take that.
That's exact mustard.
How dare ye?
How dare you?
Get enough.
that yellow filth away from me.
Get that urine color away from me, assistant. I prefer blood.
Is he some kind of weird ketchup vigilante taking it upon himself to rid the streets of mustard?
I don't know, man.
Is that what you're positing?
I suppose so. Like, I don't know why else does he have this much ketchup on him.
He's walking around with bags of ketchup.
And he's ready to fling them.
At a moment's notice.
Yeah.
He's like Ketchup Batman.
Yeah.
And these are his batarangs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is Ketchup Batman.
Batman is way less scary if he's just bright red and has a Heinz logo on his chest. I have 57 varieties.
I have 57 ways of finding out information from you. Where is he?
I don't know why that just like totally broke me. I have 57 varieties. It's so dumb. Oh, okay. So
the Riddler is like the Relisher or something.
The Relisher. Yes.
Where is he? Where's the Relisher?
Batman, what are you gonna do with my relish? I don't know. I'm gonna relish that. I don't know. What does he do?
You think ketchup should go on all hot dogs, Batman, huh? Well, I've got a green surprise for you.
This world was clearly defined by ketchup and mustard, but let me throw you a riddle. What about relish? I don't know.
I'm going to relish this moment, Batman.
Relish? I don't know.
Was he a Pokemon? That's it.
I don't know.
Relish. Woo.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Okay, so
sometimes you hear something, you just run with it.
So we got Ketchup Batman.
And this
we got the Relisher.
This was the Relisher.
No. Screw this story. Now I want a hot dog DC universe.
A hot dog DC. It's better than the actual DC universe.
Yeah, I mean, we have to have something with the onions. I don't know. We need to have some sort of onion.
Also, what is the Joker in this world?
Doc Onion.
Doc Onion. Well, now you're bringing Marvel into it.
Sorry, I'm trying to do my best here on
Doc
the fly.
Onion. Is the Joker like the jalapeno or something? No.
Jalapeno.
I was trying to think J and J, but you don't actually have a J sound.
You could put jalapenos on a hot dog.
Yeah,
make a little spicy dog.
Yeah,
that's a sidekick spicy dog.
Spicy dog. Come here, spicy dog. A spicy dog is like a full-grown man.
We're very LGBT promotion
to have a
here.
sidekick called Spicy Dog is outrageous.
Spicy dog.
That's crazy.
Jalapeno and spicy dog.
A full-grown adult man. Me and my friend Spicy Dog.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Was not expecting that turn, but all right.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
I just wanted a guy for onions, but there you go.
Yeah, we're creating a whole universe here.
Yeah. What else can you put? All right. I know what we need.
Oh,
I know exactly what we need.
No.
We need someone to be Chili.
I had a dog named Chili.
Gary Busey could play him.
Right, exactly.
I had a dog named Chili.
I mean, if you're gonna have a spicy dog,
you might as well. Right, make it a chili dog.
I had a dog named Chili.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right, we'll have to work on some of these characters.
We're gonna workshop them. We're gonna get there. A whole hot dog DCU.
Yes.
But what happened to the actual story? Not our crazy alternate reality.
Okay. So Austin Simmons woke up. He woke up on Monday and told cops that I was irate. That's it. That's the only description as to why he felt like he had to pelt this guy with ketchup packets.
I was irate.
I woke up and I felt irate.
He woke up. He's like, I hate everything.
He really is a supervillain. So wait, he should. Oh
So
wait,
he's a villain.
Oh, we got this backwards. He should be a villain.
He's not trying to rid the streets of mustard. He's trying to plague the streets with ketchup.
Yeah, we got this backwards.
Oh, okay. Oh man.
No.
Oh, jeez. We messed up.
Shoot. Who was the good guy then?
The man sleeping on the bench.
That's not good enough. We don't know.
I don't know. Who's the good guy?
Yeah.
Who is the only? What is the only condiment that can stand up to ketchup?
I'd say mustard, but I'm not.
I don't like mustard.
Yeah, I'm not a big.
We're like totally biased in this fight.
Yeah,
like,
we
we're like,
are.
no, I don't like mustard. That's a villain. Mayo?
I don't know. Oh God, no! That's Will Levis. It's Will Levis.
The former Titans quarterback.
That's afraid of dairy products.
So he replaces dairy products with mayo and some things. It could be. I mean, in terms of condiments.
Oh God! It's just everyone
It might be the safest condiment.
Everyone in this universe is bad. I don't like that.
Never mind. We're taking it back. We don't want to do the hot dog DCU.
Yeah, no, everybody's bad now.
We messed up.
We don't have a hero. We're in trouble.
We got to work. We got to go back to step one. We'll workshop it. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. So, just back to the story. He's pelting this poor guy, Carlos Mora, on the bus terminal bench. He was passed out until the packets were being thrown on him.
But there's a huge gap in the story. He woke up irate. And then at some point he acquired ketchup packets and waited all the way until that point to just let that pent-up anger out on this poor sleeping guy on the bench with his ketchup packets. What happened? How did he acquire the ketchup packets? When did he acquire them? Why did he acquire them? and why then?
Unfortunately, none of those answers are going to be
well, these cops did a shit job then.
Oh, yeah. So the cops were on the scene.
They were already there?
It was just a cop walking by at the same time. Like, oh my God.
Just walking down the street and you just sees a guy just like full arm extended.
Full fastball.
Another
pelting
dude with,
this guy
with ketchup packets.
Yeah. So the cop ran over and stopped the ketchup throwing from happening.
Great. Awesome. Sure.
The cops did declare that there was ketchup spilled all around the bus stop.
Yeah.
And that the victim had spots of ketchup all over his jacket.
Not spots of ketchup.
Made it look like he got shot. Oh, no.
Yeah. The cop runs over and is like, oh, my God, he's been shot. Oh, no, that's ketchup. It's ketchup. False alarm. He walks over. He's like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. What a crime scene. Oh, never mind.
It's just ketchup.
Just ketchup.
Again, he was asked about the ketchup. And Simmons also claimed later on that he did not strike the victim. He was trying to give the victim ketchup. No, that's not how this works.
Right. You know, when somebody asks me to pass the ketchup, I always
full-blown
fastball it
90-mile-per-hour fastball down the dinner
directly
table.
at them. Doesn't matter what size ketchup it is, it's full fastball.
90-mile fastball right down the table.
From 3 feet away.
Yeah. Take that. Here you go. You want ketchup?
I was trying to give him ketchup. Well, how did it explode everywhere then?
Yeah, so that's not good. So this guy, all in all, there's something he's hiding or lying or something.
Something's not right here.
Well, things go from bad to worse now because Austin Simmons was found to have a prior third-degree felony.
Uh-oh.
So it got bumped up to a felony battery charge, according to Florida police.
Oh, now you fucked up. You have fucked up now.
Messed up.
Ketchup.
Felony battery for ketchup.
Yes.
Oh, man. I mean, that is such an escalation.
'Cause you done goofed.
Yep. That is a done goofed moment.
Really. It really is. And there was no rhyme or reason to it. He could have easily avoided a felony charge. Like, he woke up that day, he's like, should I get a felony? Yeah, probably.
I'm so irate.
I could do something crazy like get a felony charge.
Sure.
Let me grab my ketchup packets.
Oh, my gosh. He was locked up in lieu of a $5,000 bond.
That's an insane amount of money for ketchup packets. I mean, I guess it's battery. It's not just ketchup packets.
Yep, and he's going to face a felony battery charge.
Wow.
And that could be as much as 5 years in a state prison if he gets the full book.
That's crazy when he's, like, thrown in jail, and they're like, what are you in here for? And he's like, You don't want to know.
Wait a minute. If he goes to prison, do they have to ban him from the ketchup packets?
Yeah, he has to have all of his food without any condiments. Because
Oh.
they'll never know when he's just going to
strike again.
He's going to snap. Yeah.
He might wake up irate that
because
morning.
the condiments could be triggering.
Yeah. He might wake up very irate.
Very irate. I still want to know. There's so many questions, and the cops just didn't do an adequate enough job of figuring out the what, the why, the when. Like, how did he get the ketchup packets? Why did he get the ketchup packets?
I love that there's no mention of actual food.
No, I truly believe this individual just had pockets full of ketchup packets.
He just carries ketchup on him.
Just in case. Probably didn't have a wallet. Or
I
like
can
anything
pay-
useful.
I can pay you in ketchup.
I can pay you. He just goes into stores. I have 5 ketchup packets. What's that going to get me? Kicked out. Please leave. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah. So
absolutely crazy.
There you go. That's your odd news story for the week. That Florida guy going to get a felony charge. Yep.
Felony charge because he woke up irate and decided to throw ketchup packets.
Hope you enjoy your 5 years in prison.
That's like a food fight gone wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
And I hope you enjoy no seasonings or ketchup on your food.
Yeah.
You ain't getting that in prison.
Nope.
We ain't risking that. We know your deeds, ketchup.
The cafeteria people are about to give him some condiments. They're like, whoa, don't you know?
No, that's the ketchup cobbler.
That's the ketchup. Did you say the ketchup gobbler?
Cobbler.
Cobbler?
Yeah, I don't know.
Makes no sense.
It sounded good.
That's the ketchup cobbler.
It's another hard C.
Whoa, sorry.
Hard C, hard K. I thought that was similar.
Ketchup cobbler, yeah.
I don't know. We got to workshop
The ketchup
this.
clobber?
Clobber. Ooh,
Clobber?
Ketchup clobber.
Yeah. He's clobbering people with ketchup.
That actually makes sense.
Don't give him no condiments. No ketchup, no mustard, no relish, no mayo, no hot sauce.
No, he's going to use them as weapons.
No salt and pepper packets.
No.
Shakers, yes. But not packets. Anything that's packet shaped.
He's throwing them 90 miles per hour down the middle.
He can't help it. He gets a packet in his hand. He's like, who's going to get it? Who's going to get it?
Oh, dear God.
I love this story so much. It makes zero sense.
What? Perfect for Florida.
I completely forgot it was Florida.
Yes.
Completely forgot. That's great.
All right, and there you go. That's what I have for you this week in the non-fortune cookie odd news. Oh, man.
The ketchup clobberer.
Yep. And on that note, we need to start wrapping this up. This has been a crazy episode. Oh my gosh, we went through the gauntlet here. I feel like.
Oh yeah.
We had to recap the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. We had to learn about Penisgate in the Olympics. We had to rejigger all of the audio equipment randomly during the break. And then we had the ketchup clobber.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, that's everything.
There you go. Where else are you going to find entertainment like this?
Nowhere else.
Only here on the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Thank you guys for watching and supporting our little show. If you like what you heard, make sure you go to our YouTube page, Crispy Noodle Podcast. Hit that subscribe button so that you get the podcast sent to your YouTube account every week. We also are on Spotify. You can find the video podcast up on Spotify, and you can watch us there. But you can also put Spotify on in the background and listen to us as an audio-only podcast there. And then also, if you have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you can use Spotify and take us on the go with you. So if you're running around causing hot dog mischief, ketchup throwing mischief, you can take us on the go with you. Why not?
That's
Be
right.
a part of the DC hot dog universe.
That's right. So many ways to check out the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Your favorite soundtrack for ketchup throwing.
Yeah.
But if you need to get in touch with us individually to share your ketchup throwing stories, you can find us on Blue Sky. I'm at Mikey Costanzo, MikeyCostanzo.
And I'm Matt Richliebig, RICHLIEBIG. Find us on Blue Sky. Let us know what's happening. And if you do, you'll get the sausage shout out. We had that happen last week. So, let us know if there's something you want us to talk about on a future episode. Any odd news, make sure it goes to me so that Mikey doesn't see it. But anything else, let us know. And if we do use your topic, we will give you a sausage shout out. All right, but for right now. I think that's enough news, enough reactions. We need ketchup stat.
We need ketchup stat. That's right.
We need hot dogs. We need chili dogs. We need spicy dogs stat.
All the dogs.
All the dogs. For right now, that'll do it. This has been the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news. That'll do it. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys
later. Bye-bye, all you fine peoples. Good night.
Some of us have great stories, pretty stories that take place at lakes with boats and friends and noodle salad. A lot of people, that's their story. Good times, noodle salad.